Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can solve a 2x2 Rubik's Cube just like this. So it's extremely simple and let's get straight into the tutorial. The first step to start solving this cube is to solve the first layer. And you can start with any color, but just to make it simple, I'm going to start with white. So you start by taking any white piece. Let's say this one. So this is white, green and orange. So the white piece you choose, keep it on the bottom. Then find any other white piece on the top layer right here. So I have one here which is white, red and blue. And my piece is white, green and orange. And they don't have any color in common except for white, which I'm not going to count. So then I find another white piece right here. This has white, green and red. And this is white, green and orange. They have the common color of green. So I'm going to insert this piece right here. This is so that the green and green get lined together. So I bring the piece just above the position it has to come in. So it has to come here, so I bring it right above here. And then I position the cube so that the piece is on the top right. And now I do this algorithm, which is extremely simple. So you start by pushing the right side up with the right hand. Then again with the right hand you push the top layer towards the left. Then you bring the right side down and the top layer towards the right. And you keep doing this until this white piece faces the bottom. So right side up, top layer to the left, right side down, top layer to the right. It hasn't come yet, so I'll do it again. And here it has come. And as you can see, the green and green have aligned right here. And now I find another white piece. This one is white, blue and red. And from one of the solved pieces, the red is common. So this white, blue and red piece has to be solved right here. So that's aligned with the red. So I bring it right above where it has to be. And I position the cube so that it's on the top right. And now again I do the basic algorithm. Up, left, down, right. It hasn't come yet. Up, left, down, right. Up, left, down, right. Up, left, down, right. Up, left, down, right. Now as you can see, it has come. Now what we usually do is we find a piece containing white in the top layer. But as you can see, there is no piece. The piece is actually in the bottom layer. So now what you do to get it to the top layer is again the basic algorithm. Up, left, down, right. And now as you can see, you've located it just above the place it actually has to come, so that the orange and orange locates and the blue and blue locates. So you do the basic algorithm again to get it into place. And as you can see, the white is solved, and along with that, the first layer is solved too. Okay, now let's move on to step 2 of the 2x2 Rubik's Cube. Step 2 is to solve the final layer and complete the cube. So we have to solve yellow and the rest of these colors. So what we do is we take one of these pieces, or I'll take the green and red for example, and then I have to find the piece containing green, red and yellow over here on the top layer. So as you can see, it's right here. Okay, and I move it right above the green and red piece, so it's right above there. So this has to be done for every single piece. So over here the orange and green and yellow piece is there, but there's only blue and red on the bottom, so that's not matched. And over here blue and orange is on the bottom, but blue and red is on the top, so that's not matched. And finally green and orange is not matched to orange and blue. So now we'll look at an algorithm to fix it. So this algorithm is really simple and it has a really cool pattern to it. So first what you have to do is rotate the top layer towards the left with your right hand and then move the right layer up. Then you do the same with the left hand. You move it towards the right and move the left layer up. And then now you do this entire thing but downwards. So the right to the left and then down and then towards the right and down again. So now the green and red is matched with green and red, blue and red is matched with blue and red, blue and orange is matched with blue and orange, and green and orange is matched with green and orange. Sometimes before even doing this algorithm, you might get all 4 completed, and then you can just move on to the next. But since we didn't, this is how we solve this step. One step you might run into is over here that orange and green is solved, and orange and green is matched, and red and green is matched with red and green, but blue and red is not matched with blue and red, and the same for blue and orange. So now you can't do the algorithm because 2 are there. You can only do the algorithm if either 1 is solved or all 4 are solved. So when there are 2, most of the time you can just twist the layer so that over here this is not solved, this is solved. So orange and blue is matched with orange and blue, blue and red is not matched, orange and green is not matched, and red and green is not matched. So this way you got only 1 matched, and then again you can move on with the algorithm. To complete the cube, you flip it on the other side, keeping the white on the top. So we have to keep all the yellow on the bottom. So first we take an unsolved yellow piece which is not on the bottom, right here, and then basically we do the basic algorithm until the yellow is on the bottom. So up, left, down, right. The yellow is not on the bottom. Up, left, down, right, and as you can see, the yellow has jumped straight to the bottom. And now instead of turning the entire cube to move to the next piece, all we're going to do is rotate the bottom layer so that the next piece comes to us. So now we do the same. Up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, and it's done. And now we move it again, but this is already solved, so we move it again. This is unsolved, so we do the same basic algorithm. Up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, and then the cube is completed.